So I'm going to continue working with the file I made in the first video. Let's say I'm happy, I'm ready to send this, and I want to render it. And it is called render in After Effects. So I want to make sure my timeline's selected. I want to come up here to File, and I'm going to go to Export, and I want to add it to the render queue. The media encoder queue can be useful at times, especially depending on what device you're sending it to. You also, if you notice, have the option to send it to Premiere Pro. So a lot of people will use After Effects to either remove green screens in video or add special effects, as well as do like lower thirds and logo items like that. So you can take this file and send it back to Premiere without having to render it. But for our purposes right now, we want to add it to the render queue. It's going to go ahead and bring up the render queue. You'll notice the comp is over here. What we want to do, output to, we need to click on desktop. If you're on a Mac, most likely your only option is QuickTime Movie. If you're on a PC, most likely your only option is an AVI. Either one is fine. We'll accept either one. You can name the file, so you should name it what it's required. So I think it's Prismatic After Effects. I don't remember if this is the exact name right now, but either way, set it to the desktop, click save. It does not immediately start processing. There are additional render options you can set, but when you're ready to render it, you want to go ahead and click the render button here. And it shouldn't take very long if you don't have a lot of effects. When you start doing crazy stuff, it can take far longer. So normally that little ding tells us it's done. Normally it will take equal to the duration of your file. So a 15-second file will take 15 seconds. But if you start doing crazy things with it or adding a lot of special effects, different pieces to it, it can take a lot longer. I've seen 10-second videos or 10-second pieces take hours to render. It just depends on what you're doing. For your projects, I would be surprised if it takes very long. If it is, you may want to find out what's going on. And they go ahead and have a render log if needed. So that is how you can render or export your file.